Hello and welcome to SpeakCast English, your daily English listening practice podcast. We're so glad you've chosen to spend some time with us today, improving your English skills.
We are happy you are here, and today we are going to learn through a simple, friendly conversation together. Our goal is to make learning English enjoyable and practical for your everyday life.
Hello, English learners, and welcome back to SpeakCast English. It's fantastic to have you with us for another episode designed to boost your confidence.
We are so happy you're joining us today for your daily English listening practice. Remember, consistency is key, and even a few minutes a day can make a huge difference in your fluency.
That's right, Ava. I'm Andrew. And I'm really looking forward to our topic today, as it's something almost everyone does.
And I'm Ava. And we're here to help you build your confidence, one conversation at a time. We believe that real-life scenarios are the best way to learn and retain new vocabulary and phrases.
Today, we're diving into a very practical topic: how to confidently order coffee. This isn't just about getting your drink. It's a fantastic opportunity to practice your English in a low-pressure, everyday situation.
Oh, a perfect topic for episode 1. Especially for anyone traveling or living in an English-speaking country. Coffee culture is huge. It's a daily ritual for millions, and knowing how to navigate it in English is incredibly useful. From bustling city cafes to quiet neighborhood spots, you'll find coffee shops everywhere.
Absolutely. And it's more than just getting your caffeine fix. It's a great opportunity for some quick English practice and even a little small talk. Think of it as a mini language lesson built into your day. Plus, getting your order right feels like a small victory.
I agree. It's a common interaction that you'll repeat often, which is perfect for solidifying new phrases. So, Andrew, to kick things off, what's your usual coffee order? What's your go-to?
Great question, Ava. You used two excellent phrases there. To kick things off means to start something, to begin. We use it often when we're introducing a topic or an activity, or even starting a meeting. It's a very natural and common way to begin.
That's right. For example, to kick things off, let's discuss our plans for the weekend. Or, to kick things off, I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. It sets a friendly, informal tone.
Exactly. And your second phrase, what's your go-to? This means, what is your usual choice? Or, what is your favorite, standard option? It implies something you choose regularly because you know you like it, or it's convenient.
So, if someone asks, what's your go-to breakfast? You could say, my go-to breakfast is scrambled eggs and toast. Or if you're talking about a favorite restaurant, my go-to place for pizza is the corner slice. It's a versatile phrase for describing your preferred option.
Perfect example. So, my go-to coffee, Ava, is usually a large Americano with a splash of oat milk. I like the strong coffee flavor, but the oat milk adds a nice creaminess without being too heavy. How about you?
That sounds delicious. My go-to is often a flat white with almond milk. I like it strong but creamy, and the almond milk gives it a subtle nutty flavor. Sometimes, if I'm feeling adventurous, I might try a seasonal special, but the flat white is my reliable choice.
See? We're already talking coffee like pros. So, let's get into the basics of ordering. When you walk up to the counter, what are some simple, polite ways to ask for your coffee?
The most common and polite ways are usually, can I get a? Or, I'll have a. These are universally understood and sound very natural in almost any coffee shop setting. They are polite requests.
Yes, those are perfect. Can I get a latte, please? Or, I'll have a cappuccino. Both are natural and widely understood. You can also add, please, at the end to make it even more polite, which is always a good idea in English.
You can also say, may I have? But that's a little more formal. Can I get, and, I'll have, are very common in casual settings like coffee shops. Another option, though slightly less common for a direct order, is, I'd like a. As in, I'd like a medium black coffee, please.
Let's try an example. Ava, imagine I'm the barista. What would you like? And remember to specify the size too, as that's often the first thing they'll ask if you don't mention it. Common sizes are small, medium, large, or sometimes specific names like tall, grande, and venti, at places like Starbucks.
Okay. Hi, I'll have a medium mocha, please. Or, if I wanted it iced, I'd say, can I get a large iced latte, please? It's important to be clear about hot or cold.
Excellent. Simple, clear, and polite. Now, what if you have specific milk preferences? This is a big one for many people, whether for dietary reasons or just personal taste.
It really is. Many people are dairy-free or prefer plant-based milk. It's become very common, so baristas are used to these requests. Don't feel shy about asking for what you want.
Right. Dairy-free means it doesn't contain milk products from animals, like cow's milk. And plant-based milk refers to milks made from plants, such as oat, almond, soy, or coconut milk. Oat milk and almond milk are particularly popular choices these days.
So, you would specify it after your coffee order. For example, can I get a latte with oat milk? Or you might hear the barista ask, what kind of milk would you like? And you can simply state your preference.
Or, I'll have a flat white with soy milk, please. It's that simple. Don't be shy about asking. Baristas hear it all the time. Sometimes, there might be an extra charge for plant-based milks, but they will usually tell you.
What if you want something else added, like sugar or a specific syrup? Or perhaps you want it decaffeinated?
Good question. You can say, can I get a vanilla latte with almond milk? Or, I'll have a black coffee, and could I get some sugar on the side? For decaf, you'd simply say, can I get a decaf Americano, please? Or, I'll have a decaf latte.
Ah, on the side. That's a useful phrase. It's not just for coffee, either. You'll hear it in many restaurant settings.
It is. On the side means separately, or in addition to the main item, but not mixed in. It gives you control over how much of something you add. This is especially useful if you're particular about your sugar or milk levels.
So, if you order a burger, you might ask for fries on the side. Or if you're at a restaurant and want to add some extra sauce, you could say, could I get some extra hot sauce on the side, please?
Exactly. Or, dressing on the side, for a salad. It means you want it served separately. This is a great phrase to know for customizing your order in general, not just for coffee.
So, for coffee, it means you want the sugar or milk in a separate container, not already in your drink. This way, you can add it yourself to your exact preference.
Precisely. Now, after you tell the barista your order, they will often ask you a question or two to clarify.
Yes, usually, for here or to go. This is one of the most common questions you'll hear in any cafe.
That's a very common one. For here means you plan to drink it in the coffee shop, perhaps sitting at a table. To go means you want to take it with you, usually in a disposable cup, to drink elsewhere.
And your answer is just as simple. For here, please, or, to go, thank you. If you change your mind, you can always say, actually, to go, please, or vice versa.
Easy peasy. Sometimes, they might also ask your name for the order, especially if it's a busy place. Just give them your first name clearly. If your name is unusual or difficult to spell, you might need to spell it out for them. For example, Andrew, that's Andrew.
And then, once they've taken your order and perhaps your payment, you might hear them say something like, coming right up. Or, your order will be ready in a few minutes.
Yes, coming right up is a very common phrase in service industries. It means, your order will be ready very soon, or, I'm preparing it now. It's a way of acknowledging your order and letting you know it's being handled.
For example, if you ask for a glass of water at a restaurant, the waiter might say, coming right up. Or if you're waiting for a friend to join you, and they say, I'll be there in 5 minutes, you might reply, okay, coming right up.
It's a way of reassuring you that your request is being handled quickly and efficiently. Other similar phrases you might hear are, just a moment, or, be right with you.
So, we've covered the order, the milk, the extras, and what the barista might say. What about that small talk you mentioned earlier, Andrew? This is often where learners feel a bit nervous.
Ah, yes, small talk. This is casual conversation about unimportant topics. It's not deep or serious. It's about being friendly and making a connection, even if it's just for a few seconds. It's a social lubricant.
Like talking about the weather, or a quick comment about the day, or even complimenting something about the cafe. It's about being polite and engaging briefly.
Exactly. When you're ordering coffee, the barista might initiate small talk, or you can. A simple, "How's your day going?" is a great opener. Or, if you notice something, "I love the music playing here," or, "This place has a great vibe."
Or, "Busy morning," if the cafe looks crowded. Or, "Looks like a beautiful day out there," if the weather is nice. These are low-stakes questions that don't require a long answer.
And if they ask you, "How's your day going?" you can say, "It's going well, thanks. How about yours?" Or, "Pretty good so far." You don't need to share your life story, just a brief, polite response. It shows you're friendly and approachable.
It shows politeness and helps make the interaction smoother and more pleasant. It can turn a transactional exchange into a brief, positive human connection, which is a big part of English-speaking culture.
It really does. It's a vital part of everyday English communication. You might even hear the barista say, "Enjoy your coffee," and you can reply, "You too." Or, "Thanks, you too." It's a simple, reciprocal gesture that completes the interaction nicely.
That's a great tip. So, let's quickly recap some of the key phrases and concepts we've learned today to help you confidently order your next coffee.
Excellent idea, Ava. We started with, to kick things off, meaning to start something. For example, to kick things off, let's review our vocabulary before we dive into the main topic.
Then we learned, what's your go-to, which means, what's your usual choice? My go-to coffee is a flat white, but sometimes I like to try something new.
We covered how to order politely. "Can I get a?" or, "I'll have a." For instance, "Can I get a large Americano with oat milk, please?"
And how to specify milk, using with oat milk, or mentioning dairy-free or plant-based milk. Remember, it's perfectly normal to ask for your preference.
We also learned, on the side, for extras, meaning separately. Like, "Could I get some extra sugar on the side?" or, "dressing on the side, for a salad."
And the common barista question, for here or to go, and how to answer it simply with, for here, please, or, to go, thank you.
And the barista's reassuring phrase, "Coming right up," meaning your order is almost ready. It's their way of saying, "I'm working on it."
Finally, we talked about small talk and simple phrases like, "How's your day going?" to make friendly connections and show politeness during your interaction.
That's a lot of useful English for just one coffee order. And it's all about practicing these phrases until they feel natural and you can use them without thinking.
Absolutely. The more you use them, the more confident you'll become. Each successful interaction builds your fluency and makes the next one easier.
So, we encourage all of you, our wonderful listeners, to practice these phrases. Next time you're ordering coffee, even if it's in your native language, think about how you would say it in English. Mentally rehearse the conversation.
Or better yet, if you have the chance, try ordering in English. You'll be surprised how quickly you improve. Even if you make a small mistake, it's part of the learning process, and baristas are generally very understanding.
And we'd love to hear from you. Your feedback and engagement help us create even better content for you.
Please like this video if you found it helpful and learned something new today. It really helps our channel grow.
And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our daily English lessons. We have so many more practical topics coming your way.
Leave a comment with your favorite phrase from today's episode. What's your go-to coffee order? We'd love to know what you usually drink.
You've been listening to SpeakCast English, your trusted source for daily English practice.
You can download today's PDF transcript in the description below, which will help you review all the phrases and explanations at your own pace. It's a great tool for consolidating your learning.
Thanks for practicing with us today. Keep up the great work, and remember, every little bit of practice counts.
See you next time on SpeakCast English.
Before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and key phrases. Remember, practice makes perfect, and these small interactions are perfect for building confidence.
Try one or two of these expressions in real life today, even in a short conversation. You might be surprised how much easier it gets.
Thank you for listening today. You can download today's PDF transcript in the description below, which includes all the vocabulary and example sentences we discussed.